But this whole year, we've seen there's such an attack on kids and what has been portrayed to kids as normal. Like I said, today's video is for parents, but I would like to ask you, if you don't agree with me about this point of view, it's fine. I think this whole year, me and my wife, we are married, but we have 3 kids, so we parents. But this whole year, we've seen there's such an attack on kids and what has been portrayed to kids as normal and a standard of living, and I don't care what religious belief you have. I don't care what's your belief system. Again, I'm not trying to persuade you of anything. I just see there's a very big need and a very big urgency that we are in trouble. I'm a Christian and I am very proud to be a Christian. And there are certain principles that in Christianity and in the Bible that we read about that goes beyond just whether you're a Christian or not. And part of that is raising children. And there's certain stuff that the Bible talks about. Raise your children, do it this way, do it that way. And I think there's such a thing this last year that I've seen on the internet, on YouTube, in the media, that our kids are under attack, that it's okay for them at a young age. But when it comes to my kids, when it comes to raising my children, I think I'm very strict. I think I'm stricter than the normal parent, and it's not something I boast in or anything, or like I'm proud, I'm strict. We're not allowed to parent anymore. We're not allowed to raise them. We're not allowed to teach them because, they need to find themselves. Listen, I am 30 odd years old, and there's some days I still don't think I found myself. So how the heck must my child that's 5, 4, and 3 find themselves and know themselves when the media portrays 100 million images to them per day? And how must they find themselves? No, it's my job as a parent to raise them, to train them, to help them. It doesn't mean I do it right. No, I think there's no parent in the world that makes more mistakes than me. But every day I stand up and let's try again. Let's push again. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can raise our children. Let's see if we can put stuff in their lives to make them, first of all, decent human beings. Second of all, have moral codes, respect for people. And then, like I said, we're Christians, so there's certain stuff we put in the kids' lives because that involves Christianity and how we believe. And I don't have to feel ashamed about that. I don't have to feel ashamed that I have to say I'm a Christian, because I'm not. So this whole video and this everything that happened recently with the whole Balenciaga saga, this definitely caused my mind to go a bit. And not that we're involved in it in any case. Not that we are even by Balenciaga. It's got nothing directly to do with us, but it's got everything to do with us. Because my kids, I'm a parent that it's okay that my kids can watch YouTube. I'm not saying everything. I'm not saying this. I'm saying it's okay that I feel that my kids, there's certain stuff we allow them to do. But that doesn't mean I can just now sit back and say everything is acceptable, And when this whole thing came up, and you can follow it, I don't want to go into it because it's just too deep, it's just too messy, and it's just, it's ugly. My video is not about that. My video is about we as parents need to stand up, and whatever your moral code is, or code of raising your child, or stand for that. And if you don't have one, get one. Because there's a million voices shouting to our kids daily. And if we as parents can't stand up for what we believe in, then why are we parents? Be the best parent you can be. And love your children. Please don't get me wrong. I love my children more than anything in life. But there's certain times that when telling them I love them will not protect them. Telling them I love them will not shield them from stuff happening. But as a parent, stepping in, stopping stuff, looking ahead, keeping my eyes open, it's so beautiful. There's parables in the Bible, and it's just logical stuff where it speaks about shepherds and sheep. And if you look at a shepherd, um, in that area and at that moment, his job is not to show the sheep love. Because when they're out in the field, when they're outside, there's a million things that wants to steal that sheep's life. And the shepherd has got one job: protect the sheep. Protect the sheep at all costs. I'm like, is my children sheep? No. But I'm saying it's the same mindset. When my kids go through life, I've got one goal, and that is to protect them at all costs. That's to raise them, to help them, to guide them. So this video is just about that. I just want to really do a shout out and say, as parents, please check what your kids are doing. Check what your kids are living for. Make time for them. Listen to them. A lot of stuff that came out in our lives just because I listen to my kids. No, I don't do it every day, but when my kids say something, I'm like, wow, that's not right. What's going on here? And I would like to encourage you, make time to listen to your kids. Make time to hear their hearts so that you as a parent can step in and say, let's take this and let's mold it this way. Let's take that and let's push it this way. Because your children deserve it and our futures deserve it. So I hope I didn't offend anyone, and if I did, I really am not going to say sorry about it. Because it's one of those things that raising children and us raising our children, we just don't compromise on a lot of stuff. A million things in life we can compromise on, but when it comes to raising our kids and having our standards, there's no backing down, because their future selves will be very happy one day that we stood for something. And even if we mess up daily, one day they'll be happy that mom and dad stood for something. So thank you. This video went on way too long. Thank you for watching. I just want to bless you with that. And if I can ever pray for you, if there's anything that we can ever do, comment and tell us. Again, we're not claiming to be good parents or even the best, or we got it all figured out. No, because as I wake up daily, I realize I don't have it figured out, but I want to try. I want to give my kids the best in life. Thank you for watching. Until I see you again, my name is Quintis. Hit the subscribe button. Bye-bye.